guys, welcome to the very first episode of Dark Assassin Tips and Tricks. And yes, full credit to Naked Zombo. I just like making tips and tricks, so full credit to him. I'm wearing kind of a suit right now. Full credit to Naked Zombo. He did this first. I'm just kind of doing the idea because I don't know, I just kind of want to tell you about Ark. So first thing first is kind of like a newbie thing. Like when you first start, you want to always get a sleeping bag, spear, hatchet pick, and cooking pot. Yeah, cooking pot first. Always want to get that first. Then what you want to do is set up like a small little base, not made out of thatch, wood, or anything. Just like set it on your sleeping bag in the middle of the forest, sleep down on it with your cooking pot. And then when you get to stone, then when you officially should go to base. Then here's how to break into a base. Let's say someone has a smaller base where sometimes they leave their door open, and so they put spikes around it. Usually people put them over mountains. What you want to do is get on the highest point of the mountain, slide down, maybe take a little bit of damage, so you might run a little bit of armor to break the fall. And then what you want to do, you want to go over to that place and then take all of his loot and raid him. I've done that millions of times before. We're going to be demonstrating every good Dark Assassin item. What you want to do is get a ghillie suit. That's number one. It's Dark Assassin School. Now everyone's been to Dark Assassin School that's a fan of Naked Zombo. Naked Zombo is now the best. I'm probably the third or second best. But yeah, I'm doing this on my own server. It's the very first episode. And you see, this is what you want, cooking pot. And I want to show you when you first get to about here, your choice of weaponry would probably have to be a crossbow. Because I'm about to explain why. Mostly your bestest weapon would be a crossbow because you could get trank arrows. Not too far, when you get to here, your greatest weapon is not going to be a shotgun. A long neck rifle. Until you get to all the way up here, your bestest weapon is still going to be that hunting rifle. Or the long neck rifle. That's what I meant. And you're going to be more powerful when you get, where is it? I don't know where it is. When you get, let me find it. Shocking tranquilizer dart. You're the most powerful. No one can beat you. You have that. And then when you get to tech, your bestest item, not weapon, item is going to be the tech helmet. It's easy. The tech helmet would be the best when you get to tech, because you can look through walls, do a bunch of other stuff. And the second best, when you kind of just the best at the game, you have everything, would be this beats every single thing in Ark. Okay? This is something that I use usually for raiding a lot. The suppressed. Okay, this is a suppressed weapon. So you're gonna need suppressors. Suppressed fabricated sniper rifle. I use this a lot in my stealth missions. I used to raid a lot on this really big server, right? And I would usually use a fabricated sniper, because it's probably the best weapon to use. Because one, you can look through very far without having any attachments or anything. Not that much ingots or cementing paste or polymer. And it's rapid fire, and it shoots from very far, and it's at a fabricator. It takes not that much gunpowder or iron. Okay, that's kind of a lie. Kind of takes a little bit. Yeah, this is the very first of Dark Assassin tips and tricks. Full credit to Naked Zombo. I will keep on saying that. The way, yeah, and I guess I'll just see you guys in the next episode. Oh, first, I want to show you something. So, let's take a little bit of a demonstration. Let me use GCM. You see a base like this, what are you going to do? Your bestest weapons are going to be tranquilizing shot dart, C4, and for your animal choice, it would be a pterodon, or any other flying creature like an Argentavis mostly. You're going to need an Arvitagus to kind of get around my base, because there's no hills to possibly get in. I just made a weird noise with my mouth. Never did that before, but I did. I don't know why I'm saying that, but I do. I can't even speak, but yeah. Usually flying creatures get in, pop out your C4, boom, goes the dynamite. Oh, excuse me. Get in, take all my loot, but first, tips and tricks to not getting raided. Always wait until you get to stone or metal. And always, this is another thing that's an always pin code your boxes. Always, never pin code your things, because if someone guesses it, it's game over, man. They know your pin. And it's not like it's not like it's just locked, so you can't get in. You can just guess the pin code and you're in. Or if someone heard you speak over the pin code, you're done for. There's no way. They've literally gotten in. That's why you never pin code your doors. Just lock them. Always pin code your chest and anything, because they can just open it and like get all your stuff. And always, okay, this is another always pin code different codes on your stuff, because if someone just hears the one code, they can break into everything you have. If they just hear one of the codes, they can only break into one random one. And make sure to always never, I guess it's kind of useful, but never go to the green ones when you're like level 100 or something. Never go to the green ones, because they're kind of useless. If you're already at 100, you probably have hatchet stuff like I do. Another thing that you need to know is make sure when you're doing a raid, you always have either a patchy or a monkey by your side. I learned that from the Dark Assassin himself, Naked Zombo. You know what? I'm gonna name this Purple Assassin Tips and Tricks. I don't really care, 'cause, I mean, I don't want to copy the Dark Assassin. But yeah, make sure you always get your eggs, fertilizer, and everything. Also, another thing, if you want your base to be safe, I'm just gonna do this real quick. Always have a creature that is always watching from afar. It looks like kind of like a rock. Like someone would come, you can see from about this much of distance. Wait, hold up. I need to go to him real quick. Oh, purple drop. I'm gonna take that. Hopefully I get something good out of it. Right. Behavior. Always keep on the settings. You'll always be able to get something good out of it. And make sure to always keep your tranquilizing darts in here. Always. Make sure to always have something with tranquilizer in it. Just in case if you come across a rare creature, you can just pull out this like I do. When you're doing a raid, make sure you always have a ghillie suit, tech armor 2, spotifying, like anyone can see it. And another thing that you going to have to need, also get rid of the white. Don't go to the gray or gray/white or green drops. That's what I meant. These drops are real good. Trust me. Oops, sorry. I have terror birds. I don't know how I need that. I already have that unlocked, literally. But yeah, always make sure you remember and always mark your places. I don't mark my places because I'm pretty sure I know where I'm going usually. I'm not a big well, I'll drop this stuff out just in case if you think I'm cheating. Yeah, Dark Assassin tips and tricks. Or Purple Assassin on that. Yeah, I mean, go subscribe to Naked Zombo, subscribe to me, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of Dark Assassin, or Purple. You know what? I'll just name myself Gray Assassin. Gray Assassin tips and tricks. See you in the next episode. I don't know. Yeah, it's pretty good. Hey guys, welcome back to another video, or outro. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the first episode of Gray Assassin tips and tricks, quote unquote Gray Assassin. Sorry if I offended Naked Zombo in any possible way. I don't